Hello, this is Kinno again, and yesterday we got new alpha version, and to my surprise, the things are looking much better. So this is actually my thank you to the developers who listened some of my feedback and some of the feedback from other players regards the things. So in this video I'm gonna go over changes to Stormcaller set, what are good, what are bad, what is not working. And first of all, what was changed? They changed time warp ability to have much wider range. This is very good change, and in gameplay I feel the difference. They also changed something about event horizon, how it acts on the field, and it's supposed to fix the FPS issue. That fix, it does help. It's a lot better than it was before, but it still plummets the FPS as when you pull very large mob group. And they also changed the lightning struck bonus. So previously, when you had event horizon on, then the mobs were debuffed to do less damage to you. Now they changed this debuff to lightning struck, so if the mobs are lightning struck, they are doing less damage. This is also very good change in my opinion, but there is an issue with it. The belt of the Whispered Secrets gives exactly the same debuff, the lightning struck buff on the mob, and but the difference is that this one doesn't give the debuff. So as I'm having this belt on, and if the mob hits me and it gets deflected, this buff will be on the mob, and there is no damage reduction. I will show you this in training grounds. I hope that the mob will hit me, and then you will see. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take the minions off. They will just. So yeah, as he gets some deflecting, then we will see. Yeah, now he's deflected. You see there is no damage reduction when the lightning struck came from deflected attacks. Now if I cast Blizzard on him and he gets lightning struck, here is damage reduction. So yeah, in boss fights it's very bad. I tried Elban a few times and he hits quite frequently, so once the debuff from the belt will be procced, then this thing will, yeah, you will die basically, and then you have to run around and have this debuff run out and cast Blizzard on him. The belt itself is very good for the build, so we can't discard it, because there are situations where you actually rely on the lightning struck debuff from the belt. I will get to the belt issue a bit later. Now I'm gonna show you the gameplay, how did the FPS issue, is it affected at all? Okay, sorry, need to put the minions back. So yeah, seems to be alright. Yeah, I'm gonna do trial 153, which is quite high for the Stormcaller, and these are the levels where actually the FPS issue rises. So yeah, I'm gonna try to gather as big of a group as I can without dying. And you see, it's still very bad, especially when you proc the bubble. So for the bubble, I have another suggestion for the developers. Just when we have the floating text off, then just remove the immune text, and I think this will be fixed. So yeah, we don't need to see it. for this group, you see the FPS drop is not that bad actually. But yeah, if I get more bigger group, and I will try to not proc the bubble this time. Well, actually I will die this time. So yeah, it just procced again. Let's have it wear off. Yeah, sloppy gameplay. But you see, it's still dropping the FPS, and it's also dropping without the bubble. It's not that extreme, but it still does drop to 5 or something. And with really large groups, it's going to drop even to 1. Yeah, as I did my try on the and you see now it's better. You for this kind of group, it used to be also on 5 FPS. So whatever you did, just tweak it a bit more, or implement that change which I suggested, that there can be only one event horizon per mob group. Yeah, now we got the one. Yeah, and you see there is no bubble, but still it's 4 FPS, so, or even less. So yeah, this FPS fix actually helped a lot for the damage, because as I suspected, the game probably skipped a lot of damage when the FPS plummets. So now we get faster mob phases, but on boss the build still struggles with damage a lot. So if we want to have it as same level as ELR sets, then the damage needs to be boosted, and it can be done via different ways. Yeah, I'm gonna end the level here and discuss this a bit further. So yeah, the damage needs to be a bit higher. In my opinion, the easiest fix would just increase the lightning struck damage to 200, and then this build will be viable. Fix the belt and change the lightning struck bonus to 200, and also fix it that the lightning struck debuff comes from 2 sources. And I also still suggest to change the belt of the Whispered Secrets also to 200, and join it with the Arcane Shielding belt. The reason for that is there are only 2 builds in the game which actually can use this belt successfully. It's the Stormcaller and it's Arcanist. Arcanist is a whole another matter, but this kind of belt will give a lot of synergy to the build, as it's increasing the lightning damage, and Arcanist at the moment is supposed to be close up to the mobs and let it hit you. So as you deflect more, then you get more debuffs. So yeah, my suggestion is still increase the damage to 200 on both on set and on the belt, and this build will be able to clear as near as the ELR. I did a lot of testing with the previous alpha versions with my modified account, and I found out that having 100% on the set is a bit weak. You still need to have a bit more damage into the build. So yeah, if you do those changes, this will be viable build for everyone, and I think a lot of players will start playing it because it's very mobile friendly. This morning I was able to do trial 153 with my main account, but it was mainly due to the fact that I was able to get really fast mob phase. The boss phase was still 7.5 minutes, and I barely killed Elban. So yeah, it needs more damage, even if you have faster mob phases. And yeah, that's all for the ELR. I did some testing on Arcanist, and I will try to do some videos about that set as well. And yeah, Bye now.